Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob Dagate, and it's now my pleasure to be joined by Renee, Dryden, Bertinot, and Michelle Eschete, who are here to talk about the rally that's taking place this week for their organization called Sarah.
Yes.
Miss Renee, if you want to start off and tell me a little bit about the organization or how you started it and where it came
sure.
from.
On March 29th of 2018, I lost my daughter Sarah to a drug overdose. From there, I just started reading things online, trying to find ways to cope, and I came across the fact that August 31st is actually International Overdose Awareness Day, which of course I had never heard of before. And I started to really realize that nobody talks about addiction. And I certainly, through our struggles and my struggles with Sarah, I didn't know where to go or what to do. So I actually reached out to my friend Michelle, and I said, you know, we need to do something. We need to give a voice. We need to bring this topic up so that people can talk about it, kind of erase the stigma of addiction. And so we decided to do a rally. So we did our first rally in August of 2018. And this is going to be our third rally. It'll be August 28th from 4 to 8 on the Houma Courthouse Square. So we invite anybody who has family or themselves struggle with addiction, come on out. There's going to be a lot of information out there for you.
Okay, Michelle, if you can ask you a little bit about what goes into putting on the event and what's going to take place over there.
Sure. Well, basically this year our theme is addiction. Could you recognize it? Because we want to get out the fact that it could be anyone. It could happen to anyone. Addiction affects anyone's family. I mean, it could be your next door neighbor. It could be your postal worker. So we want to have a visual impact and kind of get across that addiction could look like anyone and get that perspective out.
Yeah.
Okay, and will y'all have some guest speakers, I understand, that are coming to the event as well?
Correct. We're going to have some educational information, some speakers out there who can give some education on what addiction actually is. It is a disease, and we kind of want people to be able to understand that. We're also going to have some testimonials because people do recover. People don't have to die in addiction, although 93,000 people in the United States have died in 2020. So it is an ongoing, it's an ongoing disease that kind of got lost maybe with all this COVID. You're not hearing about it, but people are dying in record numbers. And there is help, and so we want to offer hope as well as education.
Okay, and I believe you're also having a Candlelight Vigil as well. Can you tell me what that is?
Right. Towards the end of the evening, we just want to honor those who've already lost their lives. Anybody who knows anything about addiction or has addiction in any type in their family know how hard that struggle is, and not everybody's going to get out of it. You know, the drugs on the street are so deadly now that people just are dying left and right. So we want to honor those who've struggled with the disease, who've lost their battle, and we want to give support to the family members who are left in the wake of that.
Okay, and now y'all are having a rally as well, and you're also going to have, is it live music and food as well? Is that right?
Yes, we're going to offer some hamburgers and hot dogs, things like that. We're going to have a couple of singers and musicians out there. We're going to have some, like, well, Renee said, like, we'll have some speakers and whatnot. We do have quite a few visual impact projects that we have going on, where we did a local or public call to artists to submit what their perspective of what anything mental addiction or mental health, illness, addiction, depression would look like in their eyes. Also, we have, of course, the family. We have the board that's called Somebody Someone, where we have quite a number of people that we've lost to addiction in the last couple of years.
Okay, and again, the group the name of the group, it's obviously Sarah after your daughter, but Sarah also stands for something. What does it
Right.
stand for?
It stands for Seeking Action, Raising Awareness, and Hope. And that's what our purpose for the rally is, to kind of cover all of those things, and to erase the stigma of addiction. We want people to be able to say, hey, I need help, or my family member needs help, and we want to offer resources. So there will be different booths out there with information, recovery resources, like I said, education. So we just want people to come out. Feel free to just come hang out and listen to the guest speakers, enjoy the food, and there's going to be a drawing so you can enter and get a few prizes perhaps. But we just want to end the stigma.
Okay, and again, this is going to take place, is it this Saturday?
This Saturday, August 28th, from 4 to 8 on the Houma Courthouse Square.
All right. And again, that's this Saturday, and you see the flyer we put up there for you. We got about 30 seconds left. Is there anything else you want to say about people that, what to tell those that are struggling with addiction or someone in their family?
Well, the main thing we want to say is don't remain silent. Reach out. There's help out there, and people do recover. We're going to have some beautiful people out there who are in recovery right now. So we want to give you hope that you can recover. You don't have to stay in your addiction, and you don't have to keep quiet.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we certainly wish you all the best of luck with the rally this
Yeah,
weekend.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.